Coming up, we have a new Brock Purdy update. He is headed to Jacksonville to throw over the next couple of weeks. Also on today's show, where do the San Francisco 49ers skill position players stack up against the rest of the NFL? All of that is coming your way, but first, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you're coming across the 49ers Report for the first time, regardless of where you live in America or worldwide, because we have subscribers watching the program from everywhere, then hit that sub button. We give you year-round daily content on the Niners, and if we pick up 50 new subscribers on today's show, we're going to go live on Tuesday. That'll be 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific, so subscribe and let's start the program today. All right, here we go. Happy Monday. Welcome into the San Francisco 49ers Report. I'm Chase Sr. Hope all of your weeks are off to a great start and you all enjoyed your weekends. We enjoy Kanzuri here at Chat Sports because they had these great height-boosting shoes. And for the Niner gang, 15% off when you head to kanzuri.com/chat. Have you ever wished you were just a little bit taller? Maybe you matched on Tinder, but her profile says must be over 6 feet. Maybe your date wants to wear heels, but she can't because it will make her taller than you. Kanzuri will put an end to that. We're going to put this link in the comment section and in the description of this video. The Short Kings have you covered with today's sponsor, Kanzuri. Make shoes that make you up to 2.8 inches taller without anyone knowing. Look, girls get heels, makeup, and push-up bras. Why can't men get a confidence boost as well? We're all the same height lying down anyway, if you know what I mean. Kanzuri shoes, not only height boosting, but also stylish and comfortable. They're not grandpa's Velcro shoes, but instead fashionable shoes that can receive compliments even without the height increase. The height insoles integrated into the shoes, making them the ultimate height hack. For a limited time only, faithful, our listeners, our viewers get an extra 15% off your order at kanzuri.com/chat. This site is already 30% off, and with our link, an extra 15%. Simple math, 45% off your entire order. Support the show. Check them out, kanzuri.com/chat. Life's short, but you don't have to be. It's time to level up the playing field, my boys. Maybe update the dating profile to 6 feet. There you go. Kanzuri, an absolute game changer when it comes to your dating life, and all of the styles really do look fresh. Check it out for yourself, kanzuri.com/chat. So let's begin with the latest on Brock Purdy, and it seems as though every single week throughout this offseason, we've had a new update on the soon-to-be second-year quarterback, and now it's another update. A news alert from Tom Pelissero. At this point on the NFL calendar, June 26th, we'll take something like this because it gives us something noteworthy to talk about. Pelissero, NFL Network, saying that Brock Purdy headed to Jacksonville today to throw over the next couple of weeks with quarterback coach Will Hewlett and ortho specialist Tom Gormely. Hopefully I pronounced that right. If not, apologize, my guy. Another sign that Purdy is progressing through his rehab following elbow surgery and remains on track to be ready for the 2023 season. So we can continue to update this Brock Purdy injury timeline because it's been a while now since he underwent that UCL surgery back on March 10th. We're talking April, May, June. That's 3.5 months, basically, of where we are since Purdy went under the knife. Started throwing a football officially on May 29th. And now it's going to be August 21st would be full clearance of that 12-week timeline from when Purdy underwent that surgery on March 10th. And then the season opener for San Francisco is slated for September 10th on the road against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that right there is the timeline for Purdy. And now as we sit here to start this week on June 26th, headed to Jacksonville to start throwing. So we threw out a couple of names out there a little bit earlier, right? Who is Tom Gormely? He specializes in rehab, strength, power, and performance. This is right up his wheelhouse in trying to bring back Purdy off that elbow surgery to get him ready to go. Here's some information on him. He has spent his professional career training athletes to improve their mobility, stability, motor control, coordination, strength, power, impulse, speed, and velocity. His program design is a thorough plan that seeks to improve mobility, stability, and the force velocity profile of an athlete. Obviously, going to be a lot of force velocity on that elbow for Purdy. He details performance limiters during his orthopedic and screening process in order to best individually tailor each training program to an athlete. And Gormely has worked with a bunch of athletes across all professional sports, right? So that is his area of expertise. As for Will Hewlett, during the pre-draft process last year when Purdy was coming out of Iowa State, he actually worked with Hewlett. And Hewlett was in charge of helping Purdy get ready for that pre-draft process. His current job, offensive coordinator with St. Augustine High School down in Florida, also the quarterback coach or a quarterback coach for QB Collective. We talked about QB Collective prior to the draft in 2021 because Justin Fields had attended that quarterback academy. A lot of Shanahan family ties. Mike Shanahan works with QB Collective. He's really the head of it to a certain degree. And then Kyle Shanahan is a part of it. But they basically do a great job of developing young quarterbacks, college quarterbacks, professional quarterbacks, and really had their fingerprints all across the quarterback factory of development as these quarterbacks go through the rigors of their respective careers. So that's Will Hewlett's background. As for what Purdy was able to accomplish as a rookie, right? This is why a lot of people are excited about his prospects heading into year two, because the eye test really did prove a lot. There's been so much talk, a lot of debates about him being a dink and dunk quarterback, him not having a strong arm, that he's going to have this big regression going into year two. For those of you out there who are saying he's due to have a regression, why can't he improve on what he did last year when he replaces Jimmy Garoppolo, comes in against the Miami Dolphins when the Niners are down, and he leads that comeback effort. He went 5-0 in the regular season. When he was the starter, San Francisco averaged more than 30 points per game. Some people want to say it's all because of Christian McCaffrey. Purdy was the one also making plays, in structure, out of structure, the improvisational stuff that he was able to do, and the innate ability to keep plays alive, I thought was really, really special. The accuracy, getting the ball out on time, running this complex system. There's a reason Kyle Shanahan's very high on him. And then he goes out as a rookie and wins 2 playoff games. If he doesn't get hurt against Philadelphia, are we talking about a different story? Possibly. His numbers in 8 games that he started last year, very, very good. Like the completion percentage certainly checks out at 67%. He threw for almost 2,000 yards, 16 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 111.4. So him getting the start to start the season, if he continues to rehab and progress the way that he is as of right now, is certainly a good sign for San Francisco because I think they could benefit with the continued continuity of Purdy being their quarterback. And I want to see the continuation of the momentum that we saw last year with all of these weapons on the field. Those weapons, we're about to talk about them coming up here around the corner. But first, sound off with me down in the comment section right now. Will Brock Purdy start week 1 against the Pittsburgh Steelers? Type S for start, N for no, because either he gets beat out or he's not going to be healthy enough. You let me know down in the comment section. San Francisco checking in at number 1. What does it mean? Well, ESPN ranked all 32 teams by skill position players. We're talking wide receiver, tight end, running back, and San Francisco did take the top spot. This is pretty interesting here. The 49ers offense broken down by DVOA pre-Christian McCaffrey trade and post-Christian McCaffrey trade. And as you can see on the left of your screen, there's a lot of red. What does that mean? That means that the 49ers offense wasn't a good unit prior to the Christian McCaffrey trade. Now, what is DVOA? It is a method of evaluating teams, units, or players. It takes every single play during the NFL season and compares each one to a league average baseline based on situation. DVOA measures not just yardage, but yardage towards a first down and all that stuff. So it's an analytical stat here. And prior to acquiring McCaffrey, the 49ers were 21st in DVOA, 19th in expected points average per play, 26th in QBR, and 10th in yards per average there, or yards per attempt, I should say. And then on the right, you see San Francisco got dramatically better with McCaffrey on the field. First in DVOA, first in EPA per play, second in QBR, and second in yards per attempt. Translation, the Niners were an average to bad unit prior to McCaffrey. They were one of the league's best after the McCaffrey trade. Again, that does kind of coincide with Purdy's arrival as well, but the arrival of Christian McCaffrey, friend of the program, by the way, changed the fortunes of this Niners offense. And what he did really was terrific. 11 games total, rushing stats, 159 carries for 746 yards, nearly 5 yards per pop just on the ground alone. He ran for 6 touchdowns, along of 38. But what I thought McCaffrey was so impressive with is the dual threat ability. What's crazy is that the Panthers offense actually got better without McCaffrey. The Niners offense got dramatically better with him. And it's because of the versatile nature to his game. It's a diversity of him running between the tackles, outside to the perimeter, but also catching the ball out of the backfield, catching the ball out of the slot, because his footwork is so clean, like a natural wide receiver. 52 catches, 464 yards. Anytime he caught the football, it nearly went for a first down. 4 receiving touchdowns as well, and along of 38 there. So the ESPN top skill groups, it has the 49ers with Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel. Number 1, just edging out the Cincinnati Bengals, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, obviously very, very good there. The Philadelphia Eagles with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, and their stable of running backs. The Seattle Seahawks, I continue to say this, they are going to be a tough team in the NFC West here in 2023. Jackson Smith and Jigba, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. They drafted Zach Charbonnet. That's a good squad right there. Geno Smith is their quarterback, but still, from a weaponry standpoint, very, very solid. And then the Los Angeles Chargers as well. They have a lot of talent on the offensive side of the ball. And for the 49ers, can you expect Brandon Ayuk to take another leap forward? I think so. I hope that he's featured more so in this offense. Kittle really found his stride with Purdy. They were dynamite as a 1-2 combination. And can Deebo Samuel, return to at least a semblance of the player that he was in 2021? If that's the case, this Niners offense could be one of the best in franchise history. They just need more stability at that quarterback position. And if Purdy can play like he did last year, continue to make right decisions with the football, not turn it over, and stay healthy, look out for San Francisco. So before we hop on out of here, my last question for all of the homies out there. The 49ers offense is a top what unit across the NFL? Certainly top 5, no doubt about it. And if you're an NBA fan, I cover a lot of the NBA here at Chat Sports because I don't like to be a one-way player in the broadcasting industry. I like versatility to my game like Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel. So I'll be helping to lead our NBA free agency coverage beginning on Friday, then all throughout the weekend into next week on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel. You see the link down below. Join me. Going to be a lot of fun, just kind of like our watch parties are as well, as we relay all of the news and I offer my analysis on all of the moves across the NBA. It's youtube.com/chatsportstv. If you like the program here and you like me, join me over there as well starting on Friday.